Man, I've been drinking so much caffeine lately.
Are you guys good?
I'm crazy. I'm my head is like insane. Hey, I think we're live. Maybe. Yes. Hey, this is Johnny Bean. It is 5:08 California time. Frozen time. It's freezing out here. Los Angeles was like 35 degrees this morning. Here in Rio Del Mar, it was like 37 degrees.
My God.
Cold.
It was warm here. It was in the 60s.
Man.
Yeah, it was 75 here today. I went to the beach. Had a great day.
Man.
About to get this party started with a can of cancer.
Ow.
Which one is that?
The green one, the good one.
Ugh.
Oh. I can't drink that stuff, man. I cannot drink that. I can have the Starbucks, I can have the Nick Thompson special, you know, the Yorkshire. But any kind of like caffeinated, you know, like just even Coke, cherry Coke will drive me insane. So that Monster stuff, there's
delicious.
Man. It's February 20th of 2018. And hey, Hef is in the house. It feels like Southern California here in Mississippi. Almost 80 degrees there.
Oh my God.
Man.
I'm going there.
I don't think Southern California has that humidity though. That's right. It's humid in Mississippi, isn't it? Maybe. JJ, what's up, man? Sean Zimmerman, R2R3, Mr. BHB. It's Bruce. Romeo Delight 90. Ben Coombs, is it? Hey, man. Jeannie says. Everybody. So look at this. We got David Nesdall.
Hi.
That's.
How am I going to top that? How am I going to follow that?
I don't know if I would.
And Jay Hannon.
Hey. James Orcutt.
Hi, guys.
It's like Laurel and Hardy, but different.
James, feel better, man. James Orcutt says he's sick.
Oh, that's not
good. Yeah, that's been going around, man. I'm finally probably 100% better, probably. And I just almost coughed. I almost coughed there.
Oh God.
I cough at night still, just here and there.
Is that when you wear your sunglasses?
Yeah, I left them in the other car, you know, so I had to go outside today. Looking like this, it wasn't good. So Frank C, hey Scott Nickerson, everybody, thanks for jumping in. 37, all 37 of you guys, 9 thumbs ups, and we're here. It's Telecaster Tuesday, as we call it. Got the telly in the background there, and look at this. Some of you on Instagram and Snapchat and Facebook and Twitter might have seen a picture of that earlier. I have no clue what's in there, you know, but hey, Chris Hagestad, our friend Steve Anderson sent this over, so we'll see. We'll be getting to that later on in the program, I guess.
I don't know how you could wait. I'd be ripping that open. I have no idea.
You gotta wait.
How is it that you have the stamina to wait?
So what would you do if like Desiree like bought you like a new shirt and put it on you while you were sleeping? Would you wake up and just like rip it off?
That has nothing to do with anything.
You know
what?
Because it's new. You know?
That has nothing to do with.
You know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say.
No, I don't think you know what you're trying to say. Really, I think you really have no idea what you're trying to say.
Yeah, Sully Dude says Trans Trem Tuesday. That's Johnny posted that. I like that. Trans Trem Tuesday.
Yeah,
Triple
I would
T.
like that.
Although somebody pointed out that that doesn't look like a trans trem on that guitar.
On what guitar?
That one might not be because it's got the 2 singles, right?
It's the 2 singles and the humbucker. It's the 0812 Steinberger.
If it's a Steinberger, well, wait, no. Does it have a tremolo on it, or is it just did it have an arm in it?
I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys.
I don't remember
picture.
if it has an arm in the guitar. Because they made that guitar, they made those guitars with trem and without trem.
Where did I even get that picture? It's like I deleted it.
Oh, I have it here. Hang on.
I've been tagged in it about 1,000 times.
You don't have the one that I put up because the one that I put up, Jay has it.
Look, here we go. I don't think there's a tremolo on there.
Yeah, that's a non-trem. Yeah.
Yep. So that's a non-trans trem Tuesday, everybody.
Technically, though, wouldn't that still be a trans trem if it's on a Steinberger?
No.
No wonder I was the only one who's ever used that hashtag.
not even technically would it be a trans trem.
Oh well. Either way, it's cool, and that is a 12 string though, isn't it?
Here it is. You got it. Yeah, it's 12 strings.
Oh yeah, it is. You're right.
I did put 12 string Tuesday.
There you go. Well, that makes sense then. I guess Ned Steinberger couldn't develop the trans trem to work with 12 strings to make all those, bend and pitch. That'd be pretty amazing.
Imagine that. I actually saw a guy one time, this friend of mine years ago. Years and years and years ago. He bought a 12 string acoustic. And I sat there. It was me, this guy's girlfriend, and him. We were up in his little apartment, and we were watching him trying to tune this 12 string acoustic for probably like an hour. And he was like a rock metal dude, just electric guitar. I think this was the first acoustic he'd ever bought. And eventually, I remember him just smashing the guitar. I remember that.
Whoa!
I remember that. Yeah, and I'm like, dang. Imagine if there would have been Facebook Live back then. That would have gone viral,
Oh.
I couldn't believe it. I still remember that. But no, I was going to say though, with imagine a trans trem and a 12 string. Imagine bringing that back up to pitch and being a little out of tune. You wouldn't know what string is that.
Yeah,
you wouldn't know. So I don't know. Hey, you guys.
Well, what do you know?
Anyway, we got 48 people in here. How many of you guys want me to open this box?
Hold on, not yet.
Leave a thumbs up.
Let them salivate for a minute. I got I think John BL 5150's in here, right? I got an email from him yesterday. Cool. He gave me a little update on the poof shirt. And he said it's in the works. It's in the works. Hopefully within a month.
You did say poof and not poop, right?
Either or at this point, I'd be fine with it. But also he said in the meantime, check out this video I made a few years ago. The audio is from Greensboro, 1981, and the video is from a few different sources. If you haven't heard this bootleg, they jam on the intro to On Fire as the opener. It's amazing. So he gave me, let's see what the title for this is. Let's see. Just type in Van Halen On Fire Greensboro 1981, and it's about 5 minutes and 10 seconds long, and it's got some cool footage and the audio of them jamming on the intro to On Fire. It's pretty cool.
So is it video or audio?
It's both. Can I play this on here?
If it's live,
a bootleg, right?
Yeah, you can play it. You can play
All right, let me rewind it a little bit here. But hope I don't get any text messages. So he cut up, I'm assuming he cut up some different footage to the same audio, of the same show, just took different angles or whatever. And
that's 84.
But it's pretty neat. Man.
Yeah. That's just a bunch of random footage.
Yeah, but that's cool. He said he cut it all up and put it
Mhm.
to the audio track. So I think he's in here, right? Yeah. So cool.
Mhm.
Get a chance to check that out, everybody. Thanks,
Cool.
John.
Awesome. Yeah, I think I've heard that. That's the one where they start on fire and like something happens and so Roth doesn't sing and they just start jamming, right?
Huh. So it wasn't normal for them to do that.
No. No, I think Roth had technical difficulties or something, and they
couldn't find his chaps.
They started jamming out. Right? You have to go out. Do you have to go outside? Huh? Let's see. Yeah, where is Steve? They're saying.
I know.
Some of you guys are saying open the box quick. Some of you guys are saying wait for Steve. I don't know.
I think we should wait at least a little while. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Give him a little bit of a chance to show up. I mean, if you open it and then he shows up at 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 your time, it's like, oh man, we just should wait a couple minutes.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, what if it is like a Jack in the Box? I open it and he'd be able to laugh.
Maybe Steve will pop out. You never know. You never know. There could be Steve in there. He's not. He's not in the chat, so he might be in that box. Because a Steve in the box would be funnier than a Jack in the Box.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I gotta take Howie out. So somebody tell a story about something.
Okay.
And yeah, we'll wait a little bit.
Well, Dan Stout says hello. Dan, are you new? Because I haven't seen you here before, and if you have been here before, forgive me for not noticing.
Yeah, it's nice seeing some new names every once in a while. It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harry Evans said, "Hey guys, I'm back from vacation. How's things going?" He had
Harry.
Fun at the Kiesel Guitar Factory.
Oh, whoa, cool.
That had to be neat. Kiesel, how do you say it?
Kiesel? This is Kissel.
This is Kissel. Yeah. No, when Johnny leaves, we'll just do a either Seinfeld or Jerky Boys show.
That's funny. This is Kissel. Oh my God. It's funny. So what kind of a story do you have? Yeah, and Dan says yes. So yes, Dan is new.
Cool, man.
Welcome, Dan.
Well, usually Johnny lets his dog out before the show.
Yeah.
So
that's what we're calling it these days anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Letting the dog out.
So guess who I spoke to today?
Larry Mitchell?
No, I still haven't. You know what's funny? I'm trying to write an email to him. Yeah. And I want it to be proper. Like I just don't want it to be like one little sentence or two sentences. So I have it in my notes app on my phone and I'm like editing it and making it. So he'll have a nice little couple sentences to choose from. I spoke to Jeff Hausman today from the Van Halen store.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Nice. What do you have to say?
It was awesome.
What do you have to say?
Well, Jeannie placed an order last night for a couple things online, and then she forgot to put something else in there. So I called up, to say, hey, can you add this one item to the order? So, so you don't have to pay double shipping and everything if I just ordered it, separate. He was like, yeah, no problem, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, hey, by the way, do you guys watch the evhgear live show with like Johnny Beane, Dave Nesdall, like all that? He's like, yeah. He goes, sometimes I'll listen to the show while I'm packing up orders and stuff. And I was like, that's awesome. So, I told him my name. He's like, I recognize your name. So we BS'd for about 15 minutes and super cool dude, man. So he mentioned I told him about Steve He's like, yeah, he's like, me and Steve. He's like, I see him every year at the Cabo Wabo for the Sammy birthday bash. He's like, he's a trip, man. Yep. But he was super cool.
That's cool. That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's awesome.
So that
makes me super excited to open this box, you know?
Yeah. So get to it.
Well, I'm saying anybody in here that's buying stuff from any Van Halen stuff from the Van Halen store, tell them we sent you.
Okay.
Right? I don't know.
Yeah. I'm thinking.
Yeah. That's it's a great store. You know, I've been buying stuff from them for decades, maybe.
I was gonna say a day or two.
Has it been?
His first order will be placed tomorrow.
I actually sold them a bunch of stuff like 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I actually sold him a bunch of posters and stuff. Like mint. Well, Steve, where are you? I actually had a whole
We're drowning, Steve. Hurry.
I actually had a whole like bunch. You guys are gonna. I actually had a whole bunch of the David Lee Roth looking in the mirror posters where he's wearing the chaps. I actually had a bunch of those brand new that I got when I was a kid. You know, and so I held on them for years and years and years, and then I sold them to Van Halen store
girls
eventually. You know.
Wow.
How do you spell EVH anyway?
Huh? What else did I think I sold him some. I had a bunch of the promotional Carnal Knowledge posters as well, like brand new. Do you guys remember record stores? I remember when Carnal Knowledge came out, and well, especially that one. Hey, Jim Nicholas. Huh? Hey guys, why does the Metal Zone get a bad rap?
The Metal Zone?
It's like the Nickelback pedals. Countdown to poof. Jim Nichols says, "Oh, the Boss Metal Zone." I really liked that pedal.
Are you sure it wasn't the heavy metal pedal? That one actually sounded good. Remember that one? It was also black.
I remember that one. I don't think I ever tried that one, but the Metal Zone I actually used on a demo, on a recording.
So did I.
Where I couldn't take my 5150 because I was leaving on a plane the next day. I did a session in Oakland, California one time, and like I stayed up all night doing the session. Then I jumped on an airplane like the next day, and so I couldn't take my my amp with me. So I ended up using the Metal Zone. I remember. I think it sounded cool. I thought it was a cool pedal, but I mean I can see these days there being so many more options, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it gets a bad rap. I think it's just, there are, like Johnny said, there are a ton of boutique pedals that sound like amplifiers. They and the Boss MT2, which is the Metal Zone, still sounds like a Boss MT2. Nothing wrong with it.
That was kind of like the distortion pedal that a lot of metalheads got, was the Metal Zone. I had it, and playing in your bedroom with that scooped tone, it was great.
I had it before I had the 5150 amp.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of what I used in place of that. And then once I got the amp, of course, I'm like, ugh, I threw the pedal away, But now, it's vintage enough now where people are going to jump back onto it and be like, hey, this is the original metal thing,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But
everyone's making fun of my bandana. What's up with Jay, and what is he wearing? What's up with the bandana? Lobster boys.
Oh, that was the one that was on your wall, huh?
Yeah, it was up there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
was telling Johnny and Dave before we went live that I put it on my head, and then before I come up here, Jeannie was like, "Don't wear that." She's like, "Put it around your neck or something, but don't put it on your head." So I put it on my neck, and I still look goofy, but that's all right,
Well, I
Oh.
mean, you would think it was 1986. That's all.
Don't we wish it was?
Mm-hmm. That was a great summer. Yeah, that was the summer of 5150. Rock Lobster, R2R3. Yeah, and there's an echo now.
Is it me again?
Probably.
Hey,
What?
no, I'm just trying to see if I am also echoing.
No.
Hmm.
I don't know.
It's going.
What? So what? We got 57 people in here, 20 thumbs ups. Wow, you guys. So what? I mean, it'd be nice if Steve was in here,
Get out the knife.
but maybe he's in there. We don't know.
Yeah, he might be getting his last breath there.
Or should I jump out real quick? Because everyone's saying I have a necroplex on or something.
Well, no, we're fine now. We're fine.
We're all perplexed.
Okay.
I can hear it. I can hear. Yeah. All right. We'll wait a few more. Although those, those don't help anything. Okay. I'll never open that box. The more of those I see. Just watch this. What? I can go as long as it takes. I can sit here.
Scott Nickerson wants to know what guitar is in Jay's case.
EVH signature.
Yes.
Stealth, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Do you actually have that tag hanging off the headstock?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a showpiece.
Yeah, until I have to send it back, yes.
Wait, what guitar is that?
Which one?
What?
The signature. Why is there a tag on that guitar?
I don't
Gotta
think.
go back.
I don't.
Why does it have to go back?
Did you just wake up? Or I don't think.
Is that yet another one?
I think
don't
it's
know.
probably another thing that was never going
We'll
to be
discuss
said.
after.
Yeah, it wasn't going to be said on
Oh. Okay.
More guitars. Can you give some obscure hints as to what's in the damn box? We have no idea.
I have no clue.
Johnny has no idea what's in that box.
I have no idea at all. It was like $30 to ship, which
Maybe
sounds
it's a book.
which sounds crazy, but it's the box is light,
What's a book?
so there might not even be anything in there. It's super light, but it was
guitar.
expensive to ship because it came from Canada.
Sea monkeys,
Oh.
dude.
What? Sea monkeys?
Yeah, remember on Dweezil Zappa Confessions? Yeah,
Sea
No,
monkey,
they talk about
sea monkey do?
sea monkeys.
Oh no, I used to have sea monkeys. They're like shrimp, like little shrimps. They swim around this little display thing. I used to have those. And I was very sad the day I had to flush them down the toilet.
Oh. Were they still alive?
No.
Oh,
What happens is
oh.
eventually they all just kind of expire and you just get rid of it.
What a nice way of saying it.
Ben Coombs is guessing a neck. How about this? You want to hold it up and have people guess at the size and the width and everything?
Wait, did you say stand up?
Not you, Johnny.
And make it work. Make it work.
Okay, I just
I'll be wearing red pants for him next year.
It certainly is not a neck.
I just got to. It's pretty light. I just don't want you guys to see that. Well, I kind of scribbled out the address, so it should be okay. Here's the size of it next to my head.
I thought it was a lot larger than that, sitting down like that.
You're talking about the box?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Okay, well,
I hope it's not a neck because this is a neck that got shipped to me and it's a lot smaller than that.
That's it next to a neck.
Yep, it's not a neck.
No. It's a bandana.
Actually, it you think it says on the customs form? It probably says what it is, huh?
Well, don't look at it.
No, I didn't. When the guy at the post office, actually, I mailed out a couple things today as well. So a couple of you guys probably looking at this will get a couple packages for me from something, but so when the guy brought the box out, I'm like, dang, I didn't expect something this size. Although it could be one of those things like, remember Dave, and remember when you got the guitar, it was like a huge box and you opened it and it was small. It got smaller and smaller.
Yeah, I remember.
It could be like that.
One
guitar.
I remember. All right.
could be like that. So
you put one guitar pick in there.
So it's a nice box, but I have no clue what it is. And I guess we're gonna wait for we're gonna wait for Steve Anderson.
Maybe it's an Oscar.
Maybe
it's a tumor.
What?
Steve, get in here.
It's not a tumor.
I'm gonna call him.
What are you gonna call him?
I'm gonna call him late for the show. That's what I'm gonna call him.
Well, what time does he normally jump in though?
Cooking for his mom.
Well, she can wait.
It's 5:34. What doesn't he usually jump in about 5:30?
I don't know. Isn't he on the same time you on, Jay?
No,
Johnny?
Me, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Johnny, Jay, whoever.
Should I call him live on the show right now?
Yeah, call him live.
Wow.
Don't call him Steve. Call him live.
He probably knows we're on, but
maybe I shouldn't.
Steve speaking.
Get crazy.
Oh my God! Hello.
Hey, I have you on speakerphone. We're live. Is that okay? You want me to take it off speakerphone?
Oh, I got. He says he'll be here at 6. He'll be.
I'm just with my mom right now. I'll be there for like a half an hour.
Okay, cool.
We can still hear you.
We're waiting to open the box. We'll wait for you.
I got a message. He says he'll be here in 20 minutes. Is what he says.
Okay. All right. Bye. He didn't sound too happy. I called him.
I told you no. Maybe I shouldn't open it now. Maybe
he said he needs about a half hour or something.
Is it possible for him to take that back, even though I haven't opened it yet? Like like you and your Star Trek thing, like it beams away. Yeah, it goes poof, and it's just gone.
Well, maybe it is a poof shirt.
Oh man.
Chris Hegestead says it's an EVH tin sign like the one I have, except the one I have is super heavy. It's not. And Johnny said that's very light. So.
Well, I've been working on my muscles, so that might be heavy. So what? We got 20 minutes to I mean, what do you guys think in the chat? We should wait for Steve, shouldn't we?
I am your new god.
Yeah.
Or I can open it now, and then I can open it again once he jumps in, and I can act surprised. Kind of like Dave and his Christmas presents under the tree, or whatever. Well, who was the guy who said he opens up all his presents and he knew what he got already, and he acted surprised on?
I don't know. That's not me.
Who was that? That was somebody that said that one time.
Man.
Well, no. When I was, I think 12 or 13, I saw everything that I got before my parents wrapped it, and it ruined Christmas for me. Yeah, I opened everything up, and like I had to pretend I was surprised that I got it, and it just don't ever do that, kids.
You were already bored with it before you saw it.
Yeah,
that would suck, man. That would suck. You open up something, and I never did that. I never opened up anything early or whatever, but I do remember I got a vinyl one time for Christmas. It was, you guys know Arthur Fiedler, the Boston Pops. He was the original. You guys know John Williams, right? Anybody?
Nope.
What?
Well, John Williams was
Star Wars.
Yeah,
the guy that Yes. He took over for Arthur Fiedler for the Boston Pops when he passed away. Anyway, that's a show I used to watch when I was, this tall. And anyway, my mom got me a record of Arthur Fiedler and the Boston Pops, and I opened it up, and I remember being like, I don't like it, and I threw it or something, and I felt bad, like until now, I still feel horrible that I did that, and I don't know why I did that, because that was actually something that I would have wanted then.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I opened up the package early, saw it, and was bored with it, or I listened to it, scratched it up, put it back in, and I don't know. I'm trying to kill 20 minutes here. Come on.
Well, when you were talking about record stores before, remember the long boxes?
Yeah.
Obviously. Yeah, I used to cut out the covers and then put them on my walls, in my bedroom. And I was bummed when they got rid of the long boxes. I was like, man, that was so cool. And then record stores started coming out with those. They looked like the cover of the album size, the squares, and they started giving those out as like Metallica Load when that came out. They had a bunch of those, and then whatever else. But
the companies, the record companies, would send all that stuff for the stores to promote the albums, and the stores would cut the stuff up. They'd make really cool displays with the stuff. Like if any of you guys remember Tower Records, especially the one down in Los Angeles. There's actually a documentary on that on Tower Records, and the kids there that worked there that would make those displays. Actually, really cool stuff. And 802 Blues, hey man. No, I still have some of the original OE812. Those, they're called album flats.
Yeah, I didn't know they put the actual squares out before they got rid of the long boxes, but I guess they did.
Yeah. Well, those long boxes, they were such a waste, though.
It was. I agree, but it was still cool.
Actually, they made them for cassettes too, like double cassettes. Like the Right Here, Right Now album on cassette came out in a long box. Do you remember that? It was 2 cassettes.
No. I only had it on CD and Laserdisc. Well, the Laserdisc had an extra song.
It did?
Really? What was it, crossing over?
No,
well,
it was,
it'd be a live song. What was it?
Hey, come on, man, wake up!
The Dream Is Over.
Yes, The Dream Is Over was on the Laserdisc. Yep. I think it's actually on the DVD as well,
but maybe not on the VHS. Maybe
I don't know about the VHS.
I remember when that album, they put out a bunch of singles for those, and you could get like extra songs, like the reverse of maybe was it the live version of Dreams? Or wait, am I thinking about? No, that's 93. That's Right Here, Right Now. I'm thinking there's an import of, maybe it's Dreams, maybe, but there's bonus tracks, and one of them is the Tokyo Dome 1989 version of Mine Oh Mine.
Oh wow!
I don't know if you guys ever heard that, like stereo, and like the actual song, like how on the video how the song cuts out and goes to the drum solo.
Yeah.
Yeah. On this, it doesn't do that. It actually fades out with the actual song, so you hear more of the song.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sully Dude asks, was strawberries everywhere or maybe just the Northeast? That's where I used to buy my CDs when I moved to New York, was Strawberries in Newburgh, New York. No?
And I used to shop at
not on Long Island. There wasn't.
Oh.
That's cool.
That was where I bought Van Halen 3 and then returned it 2 days later.
Why would
and then right after that, they said that we're stopping taking returns on CDs and tapes.
Because you recorded it already and you returned it?
No. Nope. Not at all.
Man.
Uh,
I don't think I've never returned a CD. I've taken CDs into like Amoeba Records to like trade in for like credit and stuff, but I've never actually bought like well, I've never like bought like a CD, like this and taped it and then taken it back or whatever.
no, I've never done that either.
Hey Dan.
More guitars says 20 minutes to kill each of you, aside from your custom builds, which I don't have any custom builds.
Wait a minute. There should have been a comma in there.
There is. I'm just skipping right over it.
20 minutes to kill each of you. And then the comma goes a little before that.
He actually has a period.
Oh, okay.
20
Okay.
Each of you.
That's like you guys seen the YouTube video of it's called Crazy News Crazy Anchor Man, and it starts with the news guy and he's like, hey, so like blah blah blah, so and so isn't here, he's dead. And there should have been a comma within like he's dead or something was like the beginning of the story, but it made it sound like like Dana died, like he made it sound like his like the other guy in the news, which is actually a woman, like she had died, but it was, you look it up on YouTube, you'll see it. But anyway, that was the local San Francisco news. It's funny. And yeah, we got 20 minutes. We got 15 minutes. So what?
Wow.
Peaches?
Aside from your custom builds, what is your single favorite EVH guitar, USA or not?
Wait, what was
like
that?
actual licensed EVH guitar, like released, official?
Like the Music Man, like the PV, like the EVHs, like the Art Series, like the Stripe Series, like the... Yeah, that's right, Jeannie.
What is she?
Let's eat grandma. Or let's eat, comma, grandma.
That's pretty good.
So what's what's the what? Favorite EVH official guitar? Was that it?
Yeah.
Well, let me just say, as far as what I've owned, the Music Man has always been cool. You know?
So that's yours, Dave?
I own them
Dave?
all.
Okay, so what's your favorite?
Depends on the day. I can't. All right, the USA EVH.
Okay.
USA Wolfgang.
I'm going to say the thing that made me, besides watching you guys, but the thing that made me actually buy a Wolfgang was when I saw the striped Wolfgang, the promo picture for that one. That's when I was like, I'm getting that. So even though I replaced the neck on it, but I would have to say just the striped Wolfgang, man. I mean, that made me want to start buying these guitars and then watching you guys. So yeah.
Awesomes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all great though, you guys. The Music Mans, the EVHs, the PV Wolfgangs, all that stuff. And probably if I did own a USA EVH Wolfgang, I'd probably say that was my favorite. You know, because that's the like the right as of right now, that's like the ultimate Eddie guitar. You know,
well, that's the one that I would want to own is the Ernie Ball right now. If I had to, you get any Eddie Van Halen guitar besides a 5150, but we're talking about official, Van Halen guitars. I would, the Ernie Ball Music Man. Yeah,
the ones you can play and not people won't yell, "Hey, play Eruption." Although yours is striped, so they probably would yell that if you played that one, maybe. But
which I could care less because that'd be cool. Whatever.
And you can play it.
Rant, huh?
You can play it, right?
Oh man, no, I played it better when I was 17 or 18. I haven't really tried, you know what I mean, to play that at all, really.
Mm-hmm.
Did I give you guys? Somebody wants us to rant on Van Halen 3. Did I give you guys my?
Don't do it.
No. I'm not going to poop on anything. I was thinking about. I might have told you guys this. I know there's no chance of it happening, but if there's no Dave, if there's no Sammy, Gary Sharon comes back to Van Halen, and Nuno Betancourt produces the vocals. It would be awesome.
It would be even more awesome if Nuno Betancourt played guitar.
He is phenomenal, man. I listened to Porno Graffiti today, and it's just the rhythm playing.
Yeah, he's just ridiculous.
So amazing. Yeah.
Ridiculous how good he is.
But doesn't Nuno sound more like a Steve Vai?
No, Nuno sounds like Nuno. I don't think he sounds like Vai or Van Halen.
I agree with that.
He's one of those guys that after 2 or 3 notes, you know who it is. You just know.
Well, I wouldn't.
Well, all right then.
And you're echoing.
So it's Jay.
So am I.
Then it's me. I'll be right back.
Be funny if he comes back as Steve.
T-minus 10 minutes, and we'll be able to. Oh, where'd it go? Did I open that? Did it just? It went poof. Oh, it's right there. Be able to open the box, see what's in there. We got 70 people here.
What?
70 people.
70 people.
Gosh.
Wow.
We haven't opened the box yet, so you guys are still in for the either for the joke or the treat, whichever it is.
Joke or treat.
Joke or treat.
Maybe it's chocolate.
I see an Ibanez question here from Dan Caravetta. He says, Jay, do you talk about your Ibanez guitars over on the Steve Vai Hangout? Interested to know what you do to your floating Floyds. I do not. Am I a member on that?
Is there a Steve Vai hangout?
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah, I'd start one. In fact, I think I'm going to start one. I'm going to start a Larry Mitchell hangout.
Mm-hmm.
On Tuesday nights when he goes live, which is right about.
Hey, Larry, could you not go live? Because I like to go live and talk about you. And everybody's actually watching you.
Actually, I'm going to put on the hat and the jewelry.
I want that jacket.
Which one? The zebra one?
Yes, this
I'll
one.
sell it to you. I'll sell it to you.
Jacket is awesome.
Dude, I will sell that jacket to you.
Actually, Dave, I could see you in this one, man. You'd look sharp if you wore that.
I could get that over my ankle, maybe, because he was thin back
then. Throw it over your shoulder.
He was thin back then. That's probably child's size.
Child size.
Did he ever sign your guitar?
No. But I don't go for autographs on guitars.
That'd be weird.
I mean, even if I don't really enjoy it because then you can't play the guitar.
Well,
yeah.
You sign the back of the headstock.
Yeah, I've done that
pickup.
before. I've had Vi sign backs of headstocks, and Eddie has signed the back of a headstock and stuff. And I don't know. I'm just not into autographs. Just doesn't do it for me.
Mm-hmm. Well, the guitar that you gave me has your name on your name on the back of the headstock.
Well, that was given to me. I didn't do it. I didn't write that. That was that was a gift.
Yeah.
Somebody signed your guitar with your name?
No, it said custom made for Dave Nesdahl on it.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, it still has your name on it.
kind of cool.
And you know, whoever looks at that says, well, "Who the hell's Dave Nesdahl?"
Yeah.
Still, whatever.
Yeah. All right, we got 8 minutes, and then Steve Anderson is going to jump in here, and we'll open the box. We'll see what's in there.
Mm-hmm. Harry Evans says, "Hey Dave, I'm getting my 5150 back tonight. I put an FU Tone 37L brass block in it. If I don't like it, I will have you set it up for me." Well, thank you. Sure. I hope it's set up perfectly for you, but I'd be happy to do it for you if you need me to.
Caleb said, "Jay, get an Axis. It's the same exact guitar." I've heard different
It's not.
things about that.
Nope. It's very similar, not the same guitar.
What would the difference be? But besides where the pickup selector is, right? Isn't that switched?
The neck is different.
No?
It's not the same neck. It's very similar. It's bigger though.
Yeah. But aside from the switch being where it is, you look at the guitars from the front, they look pretty much the same.
Exact. Yeah, pretty
You look
exact.
at them from the back, they don't look the same from the back, because the back of the Access has a contour in the back. At least
Which
maybe
is probably more comfortable.
Some of them did, maybe. Yeah.
All of them did.
Okay.
And the neck is a totally different neck shape.
Yeah, the neck is not the same.
And yes, Bozique, the Axis guitar is good. It's a good guitar. It's a very good guitar. In fact, I would say it's a great guitar. It's just not an EVH.
No, they changed. They changed the neck. Anybody who's played the two side by side, or if you own the EVH like I do, you pick up an Axis, and you know immediately it's not different. Just feeling the neck.
I've owned both, and I've owned them side by side. Totally different.
So as far as the whole, I wanted to ask you guys this too. The difference between a flat top and an arch top, what is that as far as tone wise? What'll that do? Because some people have this question.
You know, you have to have a really, really good set of ears to even know to even hear the difference.
What is it supposed to do?
I think for the most part, I mean, it's just a little bit. There's more wood there, so it's a little bit bigger. It's going to be a little bit bigger sounding, or maybe bigger is not the word, but it's going to be it's going to sound a little different. It's going to be, and you know, it's all relative too. It depends on whose hands the guitar is in. You know, it is a lot to it. Just, you know, there's more wood there, so one would think that it would there'd be more tone happening, more something.
Maybe more sustain with like with the more wood. So which one has the more wood? The flat top?
No,
or the
arch top.
Well, that's what I meant. The arch top.
Hey, Lynn.
Hey, Lynn. Lynn, how are you feeling? I think she got a case of the cruds.
Oh, that's not good. Feel better, Lynn.
Seems like we've said that before. Yeah, Lynn, I think I got the same thing, and yeah, it was not fun.
Well, speaking of Namthrax, when I spoke to Jeff Hausman today, because he was at NAMM, he said he met you at NAMM, Johnny.
Yeah.
And I was like, so did you end up getting Namthrax? He's like, no, I haven't been sick at all. And I'm like, man, everybody that I spoke to or that I know that went to NAMM was sick for like a week, at least a week. He's like, no, I was lucky enough to not get anything. So I'm hanging out with him next year if I go.
Yeah. Some people, it probably depends, like just where you were at the time, like what booth, you know, what. I don't know. I
well,
saw.
He says he doesn't play guitar.
No, he doesn't. And
he didn't touch anything.
Maybe that was it. Maybe that was it. I saw Jeff twice, I saw him at the EVH booth, and then I saw him at the PV booth when Michael Anthony was doing his signing. And then I remember him telling me that they were going to see Extreme that night, which I still haven't seen any clips from that. Have you looked up any of that stuff?
No.
I saw something. I forget who posted it. I saw a video of that show.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Caleb didn't get sick either. Okay, so 2 people.
Mm-hmm. Well, Caleb was only what? Caleb, you're there 2 days. I'm thinking Jeff was only there 1 day, maybe. I can't remember. Like the Saturday, maybe. Who knows? All right. It looks like we got 2 minutes, and then we'll open that box. Maybe.
Maybe.
Well, that's if Steve Anderson jumps in. Frank, Johnny, I assume that people that flew got the flu, as in flew in airplanes, and those that were local didn't. That's possible. I remember on my way back there was a lady behind me coughing the entire flight.
Ugh.
So that might be where I got it from.
You're telling me I should drive from South Carolina to California to Anaheim next year?
We probably should. Probably should.
You don't want to make that drive.
Pick me up on the way.
I'd rather be sick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Caleb said for 2 days he sat right next to me, and he didn't get it. Halen says, "Darn, flying." It might have been the flying flu. That might have been what I had. Yeah. Jaden James. Yeah, Jay Palmer. Yeah, he got it real bad. Yeah, we were supposed to meet up at NAMM. Oh, now Dave has it. Dang.
No, I was a cough.
Yeah, Jay and I we were supposed to meet up, but we didn't happen. There's a lot of people that you go to the NAMM show and you're gonna meet up with, and you miss them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
There's such a crazy crowd there. Do you have to go out?
Howie needs to go out.
All right. We'll take one more pee break, and maybe it's 6 o'clock. So if Steve Anderson jumps in, we'll open the box.
Bust it open.
We'll
bust it. Oh, that's great. Maybe they are chapless pants, assless chaps.
Well,
I hope so.
It could be. Slide enough.
So.
But then what if
maybe they're red assless chaps.
But if they are, let's say they are chaps, what
you have to put them over a set of jeans.
What would Steve have been doing with those if
well, if he's the guy I think he is, I bet you they were over his face.
You know, if somebody mails you like a gag gift of something like, oh, this is so embarrassing, you have to wonder, did they buy those for me or did they already have those?
And they're like lathered up with baby oil already.
These are used.
It's dripping wet as you pull them out of the box.
Yuck. All right, I gotta take Howie out. All right, turn camera off. 72 people, 37 thumbs ups, 5 negative eggs. Oh, I gotta tuck the chickens in too. So I'm gonna take Howie out. I'm gonna tuck the chickens in, and then when I come back, Steve Anderson should be here, and we'll bust open that box.
Yeah,
bust it.
Every time you say that, it just gets me right there.
Oh man. Let's pretend we're frozen. Ow, I got a pain in my stomach. Maybe I shouldn't do that.
Frozen stomach. That's not good.
I'll be right back too.
What do you mean?
You gotta leave, Dave. I'm getting a phone call and I can't ignore this. I'll be right back.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Okay. All right. So how is everyone doing? It's chicken time, Lynn says. There really should be music. That's pretty crazy. So what do we all think is in Johnny's box? Let's call it Johnny's box from now on. No. Pair of underwear would be covering Johnny's box.
I apologize.
Did you hear what I just said? From now
No,
on,
I didn't. I didn't.
We'll be calling. I said, what's in Johnny's box? And Desiree says, maybe it's underwear. I said, no, underwear would be covering Johnny's box.
Oh, that's good. I like
Yes.
that. Now I couldn't ignore that phone call. There's a band, a pretty big band that is going into the studio soon, and I'm trying to get the mixing gig for. And that was a phone call pertaining to that.
Oh,
That's why I couldn't. But hopefully I get it because that would be cool. I can't say who it is because it's not.
okay.
It's stolen. Are you leaving now? So now I'm stuck by
I'm
myself.
not leaving. I'm not leaving at all.
Now I'm pumped.
Maybe the other side. Then it stopped. Here, you can use this one.
I told Jeff Hausman today that Eddie should start selling not just the 5150 stickers, but hey Desiree, he should sell individual. He should do the 19. Oh Jesus. He should do the 1984.
I'm sorry, 5150s, but what?
I told Jeff Hausman today that he got to tell Eddie to not only do the 5150 stickers because he said these sell like hotcakes, man. Everybody and their moms gets them. I said that. Well, he said the 1984s that he should start selling, and I said he should do every single number and every single letter for that matter. If somebody wants to do a custom built guitar and name it the 1, 2, 3, 4, they should be able to do it. You know what I mean? Charge a. Oh, my lobster catcher fell off.
Your bib?
Yeah, my Bibby Bibberson.
Yeah. Lynn, yeah, absolutely. I'll paint your ukulele.
Honeymoon is over.
I don't know what that means even. 73 people watching at the moment.
Bruce says, good luck, Jay. Thanks, man. I hope I get it. Short call. Well, I told him I was live on the interwebs and I'd call him back.
Sully Dude says he almost bought a watermelon uke. Speaking of watermelon, I just had with my dinner, I had this drink. It's watermelon and blueberry. What is it? Tropicana? Minute Maid. It was delicious. Watermelon and blueberry mix. Really good.
I guess it depends on what you're eating. So what'd you eat?
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs with watermelon and blueberry? What?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Had hot dogs and beans.
Oh, is that why? Yeah. Showman Blues, Jay, nice shirt. Thank you.
Huh?
I hear somebody breathing.
Oh, we actually. Well, I was going to say we got one more person while you were gone, Johnny. Now they're starting to leave.
We were up to 77. I saw that. 74, 73. Other way. No, see the suspense works. I think we should, do fake unboxings.
We should wait till next episode.
We should do fake presents like every day. No, I really have no idea what's in there. I have no clue. Showman, ever want to slap that? What? Oh, okay. Well, we'll show that.
It's not a bad idea. I'll start wrapping things up around the house You know, oh, look what I have. I have a box to unwrap, and it's the same thing every week.
Hang on a second. I have a box.
Everybody
Whoa.
open something.
One Allen key. Two Allen keys. I've got more than that in there, but I don't think you want to hear it.
I've got a huge box of change over there. You want me to dig through those and see if I have any 1971 quarters?
You want to dick through those?
Oh my goodness. Hey, anybody in the chat, do you remember these things?
Yeah. Steve,
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Here. I can open it. I can open it finally.
Thank
Like Christmas. Okay.
Oh my God.
Or should we wait? Steve, Steve, how was your day?
Open it already.
Finally got good.
Steve, what'd you do last week?
I apologize, guys. You know the schedule. I
Just
feed
tell
Mom
us
at
what's
5.
in the box, so I don't have to open it.
Steve, I apologize for calling you, man. I'm sorry about that.
No, it's all good, man. Mom had chicken, vegetables, and some kind of rice. And yeah, that's the schedule after work. I go straight to Mom, take care of Mom, and get home to see the show. That's Monday to Thursday I do that. So that's why I'm free on Fridays to be on the show the whole time, right? And then because I have an aunt that covers Friday, an aunt that covers Saturday, and my mom's brother, my uncle, covers Sunday, and that's the schedule. Yeah.
Awesome. Now open the box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
We got
Dave.
sober.
Hey, I'm just letting you guys know this is kind of Dave Nesdall inspired, actually. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, what? So so what? There are people that don't like me in that box?
What?
The hoodie.
Wait. Is that a jerk in the box?
No,
Those are not.
it's a hoodie.
Those are not my words, man.
Wait a minute. I think I know what's in there.
No, you don't.
I think I know. It's a Joe Wentz hoodie.
No.
Oh, but it is a hoodie.
Well, wait. Don't tell me.
Don't
No,
tell
no.
you? Okay.
I'm not saying nothing.
Everybody's been waiting. What's in here?
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here. Hey.
I need a snare drum. You gotta present yourself, Johnny, so nobody ruins it.
I should probably be doing that all the time from now on. How do I?
The whole show.
How do I do that?
All right, everybody,
Present?
keep your guesses rolling while Johnny's open.
Is this me? Is this me?
Yeah.
You got it.
Okay. Howie is really close to the. Okay.
I was like, open it.
Blank Palette says it's an air guitar.
There's nothing.
Well, what I did though also was I scribbled out your address with
Oh,
a
don't worry
Sharpie.
about that. I don't care about that.
Here's looking up your address.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I scribbled it out, and so I got a huge stench of Sharpie here.
Oh.
Blank palette. Oh, I get.
It's a real doll.
How many of those are around the house, Desiree?
I don't know what's going on. I can't read the chat.
Blank Palette said it's a porn blow up doll.
We don't have any of those.
Yeah.
He gets the real thing. No doll.
He threw all those in the trash, huh?
So he says.
Just remember, you got that knife in your hand. I could take it away from you through the computer.
They're in that closet that has like three padlocks on it. Don't go in there.
What's in here?
Is that a dull knife? What's happening?
David
I know
Ennis
it
says.
takes forever.
David Ennis says he just got a Marshall DSL 40.
Wait a minute.
Awesome.
What is
Nice.
what is this? Okay, all right.
What is this?
I'm in here. I'm in here.
Show it.
Get off the lawn.
Here we go. We got newspapers
Oh my god.
from the Orange County Register. Wait, Orange County, as in the O's? I mean,
Okay.
these are from California.
I heard him.
Oh yeah.
Okay, here we go. What is this? Wait a minute.
A year-long supply of
No,
newspapers.
somebody was right. Somebody actually guessed what this was. I think. Man, this is huge.
So she said.
Jeez.
Yes, this is somebody actually guessed this. I can't believe it.
So that means they get it. You got to send it to them now.
Somebody
Oh wow, look at that.
Somebody
Oh,
actually
man.
guessed what this was.
Ooh,
Wait a minute.
nice.
Dude, that is awesome.
Dude, Johnny, thanks for having me on the show. Oh, you're welcome, man. Keep rocking. Steve Anderson. Look at this.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Look at
Yeah.
And Dave,
Steve, way
this
to go,
is
man.
super heavy, man.
Is it heavy?
Man, this is nice.
Turn it
Yeah.
around.
Look at that.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
Yeah. I mean, Dave Nesdahl, everyone wants Dave Nesdahl signed. And I said, you know what, Johnny, you need one like above. I don't know what that table is over your left shoulder on that wall. I think that should be put up there. Yeah.
That's where
The
we keep
toaster oven
that's
will
where we keep the toilet paper in there.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. Is that's what's in here, right?
That's it,
No,
buddy. Yeah.
that's not what's in there.
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't want to.
No, that's it.
Man, thank you very much.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's the evhgear show. If anybody needs a sign, it's you.
That's killer, man.
Yeah,
I think
looks
it's a
good.
sign, Johnny. I think it's a sign.
Oh,
You guys see what Sully dude said? He said use it as a belt buckle.
Your mom's so fat.
Yeah.
She used an EVH sign as a belt buckle.
He'll be walking around at NAMM next year with that huge sign around his crotch.
You can wear it around your neck like a clock. And I did say clock.
man, this is cool. Did you make this?
Somebody I know did.
That is
Wow.
Yeah.
very cool.
Very cool. Thank you, 802 Blues. He says, sweet sign, Johnny.
Yeah. It's kind of 3D. It's not flat, right?
No, it's like layers.
Yeah,
look
that's
at-
what
look at-
mine is as well. Mine is a layered one.
Is that right, Desiree? See, look at that. Look at that. There's like layers to it.
Yeah,
That's
the way-
cool.
that's the way it should look.
That's way cooler now.
Very-
That's
Very cool.
that is neat, man.
Yeah, and it has the thing in the back where I can hang it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now do me a favor and take measurements of it and tell Hef the size, because I'm not going up on my wall to do it.
Wait, you're talking about the sign, right? Okay.
No, he really wants to know your penis size.
You don't know Dave, Steve.
Gosh.
Yeah,
We'll put Dave's on the wall.
Why?
Jay
It's,
Turner's right.
it's
man.
after 8 p.m.
Sell
I didn't
those.
say penis.
Wait a minute.
I think Jeannie's heard worse than that.
So who? Somebody
guess we
actually
have.
guessed. Somebody guessed what this was.
Yep.
Who
Wow.
was that? Who? I think somebody should win some sort of something because somebody actually said it's an EVH sign.
There you go.
Somebody said that. I guess we could scroll back, but
Magic.
wow.
I'm going there right now.
Dude, Steve, thank you
Yeah.
very much, man. This is.
It's a very nice gift, Steve.
I
You
mean,
bet.
the truth is, I'll probably put this right here, so
Yeah.
nobody will even see it. But because that's
Because that's where the Eddie Van Halen shrine is.
that. But see, that's my actual front door right there. So I
Yeah.
don't think I could actually put it back there.
No, I was thinking above, like over your left shoulder on that table, wherever that black box is, that's over your left shoulder by the door. Move it out of the way and put the sign there.
That black box.
Yeah.
There actually is like a thing here, but
What's his name?
I don't know. I think he should put his underwear over his black box.
okay. For now, I can do that for now. But once somebody opens that door, it's not gonna be there. But for right now, it can
Sean
be there.
Mahoney.
It can be there for right now.
Yeah, he just needs to move over.
Wait, why don't you just let it sit on top of the microwave?
It would melt
You don't.
once that thing
oh,
turns on. No, it's a
you don't have
toaster.
to- well, a toaster. You don't have to put it. You don't have to leave it there.
Yeah, it
But
has
at
a
least-
spot
At
for a
least the
hook.
door won't. At least the door won't hit into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no. It would look amazing right here. Actually, I've got my Charlie Chaplin picture. I've got it. Actually, I do have a picture of Eddie right there. I do have a clean spot right here where that would look awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
I
then,
was just-
then what
I
you
was-
have to do is put a mirror on your back on the door, so people can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was all I was getting at. Was Dave has a sign we always see on the show, so I thought you should have one that we can always see. And if it came down like half a foot and over half a foot, it'd be perfect.
Oh, sure. And now everyone's going to start getting him guitars so they can have the same amount of guitars on his wall as I do.
Yeah,
Sean Mahoney, you actually guessed. You actually guessed that.
He guessed. Yeah.
Just got dead mess.
Hmm.
Awesome.
anyway, I tried.
No, you did. You
Dude, that
got
was
it.
a
Pride.
A
Oh
for
no,
effort, bro.
dude,
A for effort.
that's amazing.
Yeah, I thought it looks good.
Oh yeah,
I
you
think
guys.
since Sean Mahoney guessed it, he should get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's like, no.
Thank you, Desiree, for speaking for me.
You're welcome. I'm always the bad guy. I'm like, I'll say it.
Okay, so what did I miss, boys? What's happened the last hour?
Oh, we were all biting our nails, waiting for the box to open up. That was
Right on.
it.
Cool.
All right, goodbye.
Yeah, right.
But no, you guys have no idea what that actually looks like in person. With the layers and the colors and everything, it's
Yeah.
really. I'll take some pictures of it and post them up on Facebook and Twitter and all that. And you guys can see it.
Right on. Speaking of Facebook, did you guys see Jay's dance the other day that he put up on Facebook?
No, I sent it to you guys.
That was a private
Oh, okay.
message. That was
Yeah, it was
private. But yes, I did see that. Yeah.
How come I didn't see it?
Was it recent?
Yeah, it was like 2 days ago.
But no, actually, I saw that video before though.
Oh, okay.
I saw it like previously, so
right after it happened, I think.
it was sent to me twice. That video.
Oh.
Are you going to show it?
You want?
It's awesome.
I want to.
I said, Dave Nesdall's in the house. Everybody dance, and then he sent me a dance.
Yeah, so I sent him this. Oh, here we. Okay, now I'm presented. Okay, let me make sure it's focusing. That's it.
That's pretty damn funny.
Is that some kind of Scottish Highland dancing? What is that?
After a few rums, man, you know how it is.
Oh, I know how it is. I've got one right here. Here's OJ. Here's tonight's cup. There's tonight's cup. Rum and Coke. Sailor Jerry's. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I should have Jeannie bring me up.
How many beers did you have already?
No. Well, I can't drink and drive around here, man. You lose your license for a year. Like if you have 2 beers and get pulled over, you lose your license for a year. Like don't even think about talking about it or giving the guy $100. Like you're done. And now I'm really.
You can
Yeah.
tried all that? People do that?
Yeah.
You should think about being a comedian, by the way, Steve. Just that whole delivery was perfect.
Mhm.
Oh,
That
well,
whole
actually,
delivery.
Dave,
That whole delivery was like comic.
That was funny.
yeah. So Dave, I got to let you know, my business partner, he actually lives on Vancouver on the mainland. He's always said to me, Steve-O, you have a great radio voice. You need to be on the radio. But that's just somebody's opinion, right?
Well, why don't you be on the computer instead? Oh, you're there.
I am.
That actually is you.
I have a real allegiance to this show. I had to get out of someone else's show so I could be here only. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow. So you're exclusive.
Yes, I am.
what do we have to pay for that?
No.
Very
You
weak.
you guys have.
Oh, you just have to send us gifts.
Well, yeah.
What's Dave getting?
Dave, I gave Dave a CD once, the
Yes.
Wildlife soundtrack.
I have it. It's in my car. That's on.
I know. And
it's
Dave,
on
I've got
play all the time.
5. Dave, I've got 5 discs in my car, and that's one of them. Like, it never leaves my car.
Yeah, that is always in my car.
Yeah. There's the version, I think it's the second song. It's the version of Good Enough. And yeah, it's like 6.
It's almost good. It's called Almost Good Enough.
Yeah, yeah. It's but it's like 6 or 7 or 8 minutes long.
Yeah,
it just
it's
keeps
long.
going.
It's really
It's great. Yeah, yeah.
He's not kidding. We really do listen to it every time we get in the car.
That's awesome, yeah.
It's always on. Well, I like stuff that you don't hear every day, and I like like Van Halen. I like Van Halen. So
When I sent one to Johnny, I didn't like your response because you were like, "Oh man, I'm jealous." So I said, "Okay, Dave, give me your address." I sent you one, yeah.
yeah, well, thank you. Now we got to send you something. Take your pick.
You know what? No way, Dave. All I want
Like, wait a
is
minute.
Johnny. You know what? It can't happen now because Johnny like scribbled out my address. I just want a Johnny Beane guitar pick. That'd be great.
That's it.
Oh.
Just a Johnny Beane guitar pick. Would
yeah,
you
that'd
like?
be awesome.
Would you like a bag of these?
Yeah, that's cool. Look at that. 5150 at AOL.com. Wow. DN, Dave Nesdall. Right?
Yep.
Wow. Those will go right
What does
on my
that stand for?
5150 guitar, those ones.
I'll give you a whole bag of them. Like I guess what are they? 144 in a bag.
Wow. Crazy. Get crazy. Jay Hannon's in the house. Get crazy. There it is.
Man.
Oh wow! Just got crazy for a second.
Oh, yeah. And Johnny Beane's in the house. Get rocking.
Ah, we got 72 people in here, man.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not joking.
And a goat.
See what happens when there's an unboxing? Like the stats double.
Back to the Future?
Hey,
Oh,
Huh?
look at how
more,
he's
more
so
guitars is saying that he guessed the sign first. More guitars said BS. I said sign first. So it's between him
Oh, man.
and Sean Mahoney. I apologize. if
Everybody
I
in the
didn't get
chat, I don't want people fighting, right? That's not why we're here. I want everybody to get along.
I said it first. No, I
So
didn't.
do I.
Yeah, Bruce. I have personalized picks. I don't even use them. I don't like the way they feel.
Uh-huh. Well, then why are they personalized?
Because back when I actually could feel my fingertips, I used them.
What's it based out of, Dave?
It's
Those look-
like a Fender. They're like Fender heavies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I use a Fender Medium.
Yeah.
Fender Medium, I've always used. Yeah.
Well, you're only going to get these because they're Fender heavies.
Awesome.
I'm not going to order a whole
I know.
filled with mediums for you. No, I'm just
these
kidding.
bad boys.
I'm just kidding. What?
Look at that.
What is that? That's
Does
got a
anyone-
tunnel.
Does
All I
anyone
heard
use these bad boys? The wedgie?
All
The
I
wedge?
heard was oh, it's a tunnel.
Does anybody use these Tortex?
The wedge?
Oh, hey, Jay,
Yes.
did you check out the Kirk Hammett pick, the new one? There's
No.
a video. There's a video on YouTube. Look up Kirk Hammett guitar pick, and he's got a new pick that came out. And on the pick, at the top of it, I've told you this before, but there's like a V shape that's cut out, and that's for pick slides. Yeah.
Huh.
Huh. Well, if I'm going to pick slide, it would be, if I'm picking this way,
Yeah.
I would turn it and use the side. I wouldn't use the back.
Yeah, that's what I do. I'm just saying that I know you're
Yeah.
a bit of a Metallica guy, so I'm just saying that there's a new pick that Kirk Hammett came up with that no one else has done.
Yeah.
With
That's
the,
pretty cool. I mean, I've kind of, fan Hammett has dropped off over the past bunch of years, but yeah, he still wrote some great solos back in the day. But
Oh,
not
yeah.
so much lately.
Huh? hmm
Hi, Jay.
Jay, if you ever come out here, man, I'll drive you past the Metallica mansion.
Oh yeah,
and you
El Cerrito.
and El Cerrito, yeah.
So I do.
What, HQ?
Stop that.
Yeah, the place where Metallica grew up, you know.
And guys, I went down to my guitar shop, and they're working out getting me tickets for NAMM for next winter. So I'm coming down to Anaheim next winter.
Nice.
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I was told I have to go next year as well today.
There you go. Because
You're
Caleb,
going, so.
you know, Caleb and Michael Smith were like, man, we got to have like a suite somewhere. So, like, what hotel is near that? Is it the Marriott or the Hilton?
Both.
Oh, okay. So we gotta somebody pick a hotel, and then I can talk to my travel agent because I'm booking everything as early as possible.
You might want to think about going to a hotel like 15 to 20 minutes away, so you don't have to pay an arm and a leg. Because the hotels right there are super duper expensive. They're probably like
Disneyland's there.
$300 a night, probably.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you got
And
any names?
That's probably cheap.
Yeah. Do you have any names, Dave, of hotels? Oh, okay.
No, I don't. But Johnny lives in California, so he can
Yeah.
look that up.
Yeah, I got.
Johnny didn't stay at a hotel.
No, I didn't. Not this year. No, I did like an Airbnb kind of thing, but no, yeah, we can figure all that out,
Yeah.
and it'll be great.
Oh yeah.
It'll be
Caleb said he'll check it out.
Yeah. Caleb's down
Yeah.
there too. He knows it.
Caleb's only 40 minutes away from there.
Oh, right on.
I'm the only one that's in focus. Huh? Everyone else is
For once.
blurry. Oh yeah. You got to use
Do I have
this.
anything like that?
What did you just say, Jay?
He doesn't even have a rum yet, and he's talking like that.
I was like, what?
Do I have anything like this?
You're drinking Iron Maiden beer.
No, this is decoration.
Oh, okay.
You know what I used to do? It's so funny.
Whippets?
No, what I used to do years and years and years ago. You
Smith
know,
Blue?
I would keep beer in the fridge, right?
So do I.
And you know, and let's just say, you know, other people are like, hey, don't drink all the beer, you know. So what I would do was I would have, you know, a couple beers, and every extra beer I would have, I would refill with water and put the top back on, screw it back on, and put it back in the fridge. And so every time I'd offer somebody a beer when they'd come over, I'd have to remember which ones are real and which ones are just the water ones that aren't real, to make it look like there's more beers, right?
Crazy.
That's so
It's
That was that whippets.
someone this shit's watered down. All the way, Ben.
man, this is the Coors Light Extra. This isn't, you know, this isn't
Actually,
the,
Extra.
I
Cool's
thought it was
very
going to be worse. I thought Johnny was going to say I urinate in it and then put it back.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I've done that.
no, not back in the fridge.
I've done that in an Arizona iced tea bottle.
If I didn't know any better, I would swear that somebody pissed in this bottle.
Yeah, that's iced tea.
I wouldn't doubt it, Mike.
Is that iced tea in your bottle there?
The only people that put iced tea in their Jack Daniels bottles is the Clash, baby. Somebody's
You know
asking
why
about
he
the-
said that, right,
What?
Somebody's asking about the Trooper beer. Sorry.
Jay?
Yeah, what?
Yeah, what? Yeah, what do you want?
What do you want,
You know
Dave?
why he said that?
Who are you talking to?
Why Roth said that? Because
Yeah,
the
because
Clash.
people thought that Van Halen put iced tea in their Jack Daniels bottles.
No, you know why he said the Clash did?
Well, they played
Why?
the US Festival that year, didn't
Because
they?
they closed the US Festival the night before.
Yeah.
Oh.
What was that?
My
So
ooh,
did they have a
oh.
little bit of a of a problem?
Sweet beans.
My God, my dog is having. She's defecating.
The bat dog is defecating?
No.
No, not this.
Oh.
No, she's just pooping. She's farting.
Oh.
Not bat dog. My yes.
Oh, there's the bat dog. See? Right when you think your day is like shattered, the bat dog shows up and everything's great.
This feels like a rerun.
Yeah.
Wait, so it smells like Taco Bell in there?
No, it doesn't really smell like it. No, Brandy, my Labrador, keeps going, and not with her mouth.
Mm-hmm. Why?
My eye on it.
Man. Well, hey, we got 72 people in here. And if any of you guys watching us are brand new to the channel, subscribe, leave a thumbs up. You know, it's not every day we do unboxings, but
that sign looks awesome right above your head, Johnny.
Mm-hmm. Showman Blues.
Look cool, huh?
Showman Blues. I don't have a new Wolfgang. He says, Dave, where's the new Wolfgang?
Well, Mr. BHB, Bruce, man, he's ordered one. He's got one coming.
Nice.
Oh, that reminds me. Somebody texted me, like when they were expecting their Wolfgang, like one of the new ones.
Yeah, April.
Was that
April.
you?
No. But Bruce, man, told me April.
I've got it right here. Somebody sent me a text.
It's probably Bruce, man. Yeah.
Somebody sent me a text. This was maybe yesterday.
Yeah.
And their text says, I was told my Wolfgang Specials ETA is March 9th.
Oh, okay.
Is what they're saying.
They said, okay, March? Well, that's
March.
like 2 weeks. Yeah. That's only a couple weeks away.
Yeah. And I believe they're talking about one of the March 9th, it gets to the dealers.
So that's like the cherry burst one or whatever. Like it goes, yeah.
Bruce, was that you that messaged me? So you're talking about the new ones from this year, right? Like the one, yeah. Where am I? Like this, like one of these. The Zilla.
But the cherry burst, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so it's just us two.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
I don't either.
That's funny.
I don't get it.
Do any of you guys use a cover or case for your EVH amplifiers?
No, but I use one for my Marshall 79 that I've been playing all my life. It has a leather cover for the head and a leather cover for the slant cabinet, and it looks awesome. A Marshall, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That was Romeo Delight 90 that asked that question. Dave, you have covers for your amps, right?
Yeah.
Different ones, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
I think Howie, it smells like Taco Bell in here now, too.
Mm.
It smells like a Howie bean burrito.
Showman Blue says he thought he saw a video of me getting a new Wolfgang model. You weren't dreaming, but I think that was in 2016.
That could have been one of several different videos.
Yes.
Usually we call those New Guitar Dave.
Oh yeah.
Search.
No, it was probably a video of me at the Music Zoo taking photos of. You remember the Ivory Wolfgang USA that had the matching headstock that I wasn't allowed to get because they sent it back. It was actually ivory. It wasn't white like the. Well, I guess they're called. I don't know what color they're calling it. It was a more yellowish color. Is that even say it that way? More yellowish. It was more yellow than ivory, and it had a matching yellowish headstock. And
I remember this.
It had block inlay. And I was going to get it until they looked at the guitar and said, "Wait a second, we can't sell you this guitar," and they sent it back.
It's too bad you couldn't get it before they said that.
Yeah.
So it was like a recall.
Yeah, it was a guitar that should never have been sent out.
Like this one. This is
That's right.
yeah, the Charvel EVH Art Series. Serial number
Uh-oh.
831. First 1,000 were recalled, but I have one, damn it.
Very cool.
He's going to get a knock on the door from...
Yeah.
That's right.
Excuse me, sir.
You can't have that guitar. You can't have that guitar. We will give you another one.
We need that one back.
You can't have that guitar.
That's an interesting scenario. I wonder what they'd offer me.
They'd offer you a new guitar.
Yeah, I wonder what it would be. No, this one.
Probably don't
same
care
one?
anymore, actually.
No.
Well, they don't make those anymore.
Yeah.
You have to go outside? All right.
Again?
I got
My
to
God.
Aw.
Someone's got the boo-boos.
So you don't have to upset Belly again.
No, he's doing much better now.
Good.
He's doing much better. Right? Yeah, he's
It's
acting better.
Yeah.
Stickers too.
Cheers, buddy.
Oh, hey. Cheers, Jay. You
Yeah,
changed
baby.
yeah, Jay, you changed cup color. You used to always be red. Now it's
Yeah,
blue.
the red one's in the dishwasher.
You wash those?
Isn't that
Yeah,
plastic?
because they're not regular
Plastic?
what are they called? Solo cups. These are actually like hard plastic.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah, these are awesome. These they're like $1 a pop at the local Publix.
The Public.
I remember
Publix,
Publix when I lived in
yeah.
Miami Beach. I used to walk down to the Publix.
Publix.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Store.
And they're non-BPA, which whatever the hell that means.
I don't know what that means.
Blank Palette 2 wants to know why I'm floating. Barbiturate's a hell of a drug.
Whatever. He's so full of it.
So
You know what?
Dave, do you have to go out too?
Yeah, yeah. I got to go out.
So it's Steve Anderson, a question time. Dave, my question to you is, I think the story is you sold about 8 of the Frankenstein replicas, like the $25,000 ones when you were working at a guitar shop. Is that right?
Yes. Yep.
So yourself, Dave, did you have any designs on getting one yourself? I imagine because of the business you did that you
No.
could have got like a good discount or something on it.
There's no such thing as a discount on a $25,000 guitar.
I didn't think so.
Because the cost on it is $15,000. What Guitar Center paid for those? They paid $15,000 for them.
Wow.
So I wasn't paying. I mean, you can make one for I won't tell you how much you can make one for, but people.
I know the game.
I have mine here.
Yep.
Which is amazing. It's every bit as good as that $25,000 guitar.
So Dave,
in my humble opinion.
Yeah.
And I mean, the cool thing about the Fender one is it is approved by Eddie Van Halen. It's official, but $25K. Someone's smoking some stuff.
Yeah. So Dave, I'm asking you, did you have yours, the one that you like behind you there? Was that built like before?
No, I didn't have this one at the time. No.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And then just for everyone out there, I know Rob Johnson had mentioned that the reflectors on the back actually weren't exact.
Well, there's a lot of things that are not exact.
And something about the tuners too weren't crown heads.
Yeah. Well, the Godot crown tuners that are on Eddie's guitar are vintage from 1981 or thereabouts, 80 or 81, and they're not made anymore. Although Charvel they make them special for like the Randy Rhoads guitars and some of their guitars.
Oh,
but
really?
they don't sell them separately. They're not for sale. They just don't sell them.
Right.
And to find 300 sets of those would be impossible. So they did the next best thing and put Shaler tuners on it.
Yeah.
The body itself is the wrong wood. The wood on the original Frankenstein is Northern Ash. The body wood on the Fender replica, I believe, is Swamp Ash, which is a much lighter weight wood. Great wood, sounds great, just not the same.
Right.
And the body shape is different as well. The body shape on the Fender replica is a Fender body. The body shape on the Van Halen guitar is a Charvel body. It's a different body. It's clearly a different shape.
Wow.
Was it true? Is it true that Chip Ellis only had pictures to go by? He never
only when he made the first prototype. That's it. And the striping pattern was close, but it wasn't exact. And that's what Eddie was very impressed with, was that he did the prototype without the actual guitar. But once Eddie said, "Yeah, let's do this. Let's make 300 guitars," he gave Chip the guitar to use.
I gotcha. I didn't know that. I thought, because with the video that when he brings it to Eddie and he shows him, Eddie says that.
But none of those guitars were the prototype.
Say that again?
None of those guitars were the actual prototype.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I heard that, like, every time Chip Ellis was able to get it in his hands, like, he'd always notice something different every time he looked at it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's,
I bet.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Yep. But I will say the Fender replica guitar is a beautiful guitar. It's great. It's you put it in your hands and literally your hair stands up. It's a great guitar. It's just a lot of money. It's a lot of money. I wouldn't pay that much money for any guitar.
Right.
Not these days anyway.
No. Not when you know you can
put I'm not bashing the guitar, because the guitar is wonderful.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing. And to look at it and say, wow, it is what it is. It's a great guitar. But a one pickup Floyd Rose guitar for $25,000 is just, it boggles my mind.
Yeah, it's like, that you can build one for 2,000 or 3,000, let's say, with the time that's put in, and come up with something, maybe even closer to what the original.
Well, here's the thing, though. It's like, obviously that guitar is not made for guys like me. You know what I mean? Like, I can't afford a guitar like that. But if I had the money to spend on something like that, of course I would prefer to get the official one.
If you're around, but if you're in a mansion and driving Ferraris and Van Halen's replica, okay, that's nothing. It's spare change, right?
Yeah, and I bet a lot of the people, this just might be me, not knowing what the hell I'm talking about, but I bet a lot of people that actually bought those don't really play guitar. It might just be like, oh my God, I have to have this, a collector's edition.
Hey, you know what? Hey, Dave sold 8 of them, and he knows the guys that he sold them to.
Yeah, I'm also going to go on a limb and say that until those guitars were made, people weren't making as good and exact replicas as that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't remember before that. I don't remember seeing amazing looking Frankie replicas before. Now everyone is making really good ones. Like, not everyone, but I mean, like, all the people that are on the EVH sites and that we know, the people that we know, like, Devin Hall and
Chris
all
Hubbard.
those guys, all those guys that are making replicas are making exact replicas. I mean, it's like ridiculous how amazing everyone's replicas look.
Yeah.
But before the Fender replica, I don't remember people going that nuts to try to make them that exact.
Right. Yeah.
Caleb says that I would have it in the glass case next to the Alien. Alien would be out of there, and the guitar would be in there.
The Alien would be wearing the guitar.
Luke J has a question. Luke J says, question for you guys. Looking to purchase either an Ernie Ball Music Man EVH or a new Ivory USA signature model. Which would you choose and why? Thanks.
Go ahead, Dave.
Well, I mean, I've owned pretty much all of them. I don't have any Music Man guitars because, and I've said this before, but Luke, you might not have heard my answers. I'm a pretty big guy, and that particular guitar looks tiny on me. Looks absolutely. It looks like I'm playing a ukulele. So I'm really, although they're great guitars, that doesn't interest me. I own several Wolfgang guitars, whether it be PV or the EVH brand, and I personally think that the EVH Wolfgang signature is probably your best bet. It's available. It's it's expensive, but you can get it pretty. I mean, any EVH dealership, you can order one. No one's going to really have one in stock. They are made to order. So you're going to be waiting a little while, but you'll be able to get one. And they're great guitars. They're absolutely great guitars.
Yeah, because if he wanted an actual EVH Music Man, I mean, for one that's in good shape, what would he pay?
Yeah, there's a couple.
Probably the same price. Probably the same price as a EVH or around there. Anywhere between $2,500 to $4,000.
Yeah, there's a couple right now for about 3,300. There's a blue one I saw, and I think a purple one for around the same price, like 3,300. The Ernie Ball Music Man.
And it also depends on the color. I mean, the more rare the color, the more expensive they are. If you're looking for a green one, you're going to pay $10,000 for a green one. That's what they are.
Yeah.
And if you want a green one that has a serious, amazing quilt on it, there was one on eBay for $25,000. A green, amazing quilted Music Man. Who's going to pay that? Someone, apparently.
Yeah.
But,
and then I guess Jay Hannon's 2 bits into this would be the stainless frets, right? Would be on the EVH, the new ones, right?
Yeah. Yeah. What are on the EVH Music
Nickel
Man?
silver.
Jumbo?
No, on the
Nickel
Music
silver
Man?
Jumbo?
No, they weren't jumbo on the Music Man. They were vintage frets, but they were nickel silver.
Yeah.
They're small.
And the neck is also not it's not a 12 to 16 inch radius. It's a 10 inch. It's a lot more curved.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah.
I got to play one, man.
So you couldn't get the action as low as you can on an EVH guitar because you wouldn't be able to bend. It would fret out.
The action on my Music Man is like that.
Really?
High. Yeah.
Yeah. My high E string is like super high up. Yeah. But
I don't want one.
I've played it like that for years and years and years. So to me, it's normal.
Huh.
The EVH sign is on the couch now, by the way. Did you guys notice that?
Yeah, Johnny,
What?
every show, you got to have that out. You got to have it out, man, because that is too cool.
That is cool.
Yep.
That is cool, huh? And you can actually see like my lights. You can see my like the lights that I have, the string lights, the pin lights, or whatever.
These are my guitars. My old guitars.
Steve, you absolutely crushed it with that gift, man. That's super cool.
Yeah, you just get a vision of something. And I was like, everyone's talking about Dave's sign. And I said, well, it's Johnny's show, so Johnny should have a sign. So I usually dream something and it's going to come true, right? So I made it happen.
Man, well, thank you again, man.
So
yeah, no sweat.
Connor Johnson is saying he had his signature, his EVH signature, within a week of ordering it. And then Caleb says that his Sweetwater musicians' friends have them ready to ship. So I'm assuming the stores like Sweetwater, like they order maybe a couple of them at a time, right? Is that kind of what he's saying?
I don't know about that. It like Dave was saying, it's probably you want one, you order it, and you'll get it. I don't know about, they're going to order 2, even though only one person ordered one. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not going to get my new one until a month from today, supposedly. The end of March, I think they said.
So what's the deal, Jay? You're going to get the new one first, and then you send the old one back?
I have no idea, but we'll discuss this off air, just in case Somebody's watching.
Oh.
I'll explain what happened. But they're great. Don't get me wrong.
Shh, we're listening to Desiree and Dave.
Sorry.
Sorry.
No, Desiree just handed me some photos of Van Halen.
Not safe for work.
I took these photos at the Virgin Megastore when I was hanging out with Van Halen in 1998. I took these photos. Before I was, I guess I was
20 years ago.
This was a while ago. Yeah, this was after the whole line had passed, and I was able to take some photos of the guys. So hang on a second. I'll show these to you.
Oh yeah.
Eddie's looking at you like, hey,
Eddie's looking right at me. Eddie's looking right at me on this one. And I remember him saying, so did you get the wah back when I took that photo? Here's some more.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now Gary's looking at you like, how long am I going to be in this band for?
That's pretty cool.
The clock's running, Gary.
That's it. Those are the photos. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Show the last one again.
The one that this one here?
Yeah. 3/17/98.
Yeah. March 17th. It's almost 3/16. It's the day after 3/16.
March
Oh, really?
17th. Wasn't that the day the album came out?
It's St. Patty's Day.
Or
I don't
was-
know. No, I don't think it came out. I think it was out before that. But that was they were in New York City doing a record signing.
Oh, cool.
That was the week I was with them.
They did a couple of those. They did the one at the Virgin Megastore in New York.
Yeah, that's
and,
that. That's where that was.
And then they did one. I want to say up in Canada, maybe. Were you at that one, Steve?
Nope.
Oh no, you're. Wait, Dave was also. Huh? Jim Nicholas. Dave, was that for the Stern Show appearance also, he says.
That they were there for that. Yeah, that was the same week.
Which was a nightmare to watch.
You ain't kidding.
And I'll leave it at that.
Doesn't somebody come out in a dress?
Yeah. The
Yes.
guy that
Doesn't one
the
of the
guy
guys
that starts playing.
he comes
It was,
out
it was an intern that
Was
said
that-
he would do anything to meet Van Halen.
which was that which intern was that, you guys?
I don't remember.
Can't remember.
Gorillo? Was it? Was that one of them?
Actually, John Biel, Ed wasn't really in rough shape. He was a little manic for the Stern Show, but that whole week he was pretty even keeled. But at the
Well,
Stern Show, he was a little manic. He was a little manic that day, but it was the whole day. I was with him, so I mean, I know I was there.
The hell's going on down there? You guys hear that?
What
No.
happened?
It sounds like every door in my house just opened and closed at the same time.
That alien's gone.
Yeah.
Whoa.
They came back to get him. You know?
I'd go in a heartbeat, gentlemen. Yep. The wife and kid, see you later. I'm gone.
I don't think your daughter was opening and closing the door. She's not that big yet.
No, she does
Huh?
it, man.
You
Oh,
would
really?
go? Wait, so you
Yes.
would get on a spaceship?
Yes.
Is that
in a
what we're talking
heartbeat.
about here? Is that
Mhm.
so that you would be Richard Dreyfuss at the end of?
I just watched that on Saturday. Close Encounters. I watched it this weekend.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah. And I watched some Johnny Carson episodes from like 1974. And Paris Hilton's mom was on. Robin Hilton. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. It was funny.
Gorillo. Yeah, Caleb. Yeah. He's wearing a dress and he has a guitar.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes into the studio and I remember that. Jay. Oh, gosh.
What? Oh, it just popped up on my chat. I don't think they would do that.
Do they still do that? I don't know. I would think they probably have smartphones now, and they probably
want you to probe
if we do a live show late at night, another live late night
a
chat
podcast?
thing.
On Saturday?
A podcast. I will explain my whole alien thing, but right now, let's stick to the to the task at hand, because I'll get long with this stuff. That's my forte, the whole alien thing. I love it.
nice. Let's see. So I don't know what.
I'll give you the coordinates to Jay's house. Beam him up.
Gosh. Did you say beat him up? Wait a minute.
No,
Beam him up.
I'm a nice guy. Don't beat me up.
What if guys in the red Star Trek outfits showed up at your house?
Oh, they all die. So they're fine. Yeah.
You wouldn't be nervous?
No,
Oh,
not at
those
all.
guys.
They're all gone. Isn't that when you watch those original? When you watch those original Star Trek episodes, when they had to send the landing party down, and there's somebody in the red shirt.
The red shirt's always done.
Yeah, they're dead.
Yep.
Why? Was that like a joke?
No, because there's security. Security always dies.
What?
The security guards always die.
Yeah. So where is Jay's new guitar, and what is it?
Are they talking about?
Have a new guitar?
Is it? Are you talking about the neck that was fixed and put on the striped one? Yeah.
I have this, but it's not a new guitar. I mean, it's just a Chinese.
It's one of a kind.
neck.
It's one of those Johnny Beane combination: a neck from one country and a body from another.
Yeah. What, Caleb? What did you call this?
The China can. The China can.
Yes. Yeah. But
it looks awesome though.
Oh, it really does. But you can totally tell, like, look, where I sanded. See that? See the difference in color?
Totally different color. Now you should kind of like flake it in. Like, just what?
Flake it in? What is that?
Some kind of varnish or something, maybe. I don't know.
Varnish. Get some pine sol on it.
Well, I was going to say this the other day to you, Jay. I don't know if I did or not, but I have a Japanese neck and a Chinese neck, and I've noticed that the Chinese neck looks like it has a finish on it, like some sort of something on it, whereas the Japanese neck really doesn't. Like
you did say that,
yeah,
and I agree. Well, I don't have a Japanese neck, but as far as the Chinese neck compared to the Mexican neck, hold on, let me grab it real fast.
grab it real fast. Go ahead, grab it. He's wearing shorts.
Yeah, dude, it was hot today, man. The air conditioner's on in this place.
Oh, God, I would be freezing.
You can kind of tell. Look at that. Like this is the Mexican neck in my right hand.
Yeah,
the tags on it still.
So that'd be like that's probably like the cheaper version. So that's why there's no like real finish on the back, maybe.
I think you're right.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
But
I hate
stickers. The Chinese neck that I have, it has finish like on the entire neck, like on the fretboard as well. There's finish on
the fretboard as well, huh?
Yeah.
I guess this kind of does too. You know,
Because I have a here.
Jay, what are you going to do with that with the other neck, the one in your right hand?
this one.
Yeah.
He needs a body.
No, this. If anything, it's going to get refretted.
What's wrong with
Or
the
possibly, huh?
What's wrong with the frets?
They're jumbo.
Oh, okay.
Too tall for me, man. I'm telling you, if anybody in the chat room, I mean, obviously this is all, you know, personal preference or whatever, but as soon as I played the vintage frets and then played this thing, I was like, oh my goodness, the vintage frets are so much faster, you know, easier to play.
Okay,
there you go,
so
Johnny. Yes.
Here's my Chinese neck, and look at the first fret.
You got to present yourself.
Yeah, I know.
Or keep talking.
And I need some more. Need some more light here. Look at the first fret. Look at the first fret right there. You'll see how it's like darker on the lower. See how it's darker on the lower strings there?
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
That's where the finish rubbed off at some point.
Dude, you're filthy. Your fingers are filthy. That whole
Donnie
neck.
says that after one show, his strings turn black, like his soul.
Look, your finger gook is all over that neck.
I don't joke around about that. See, look, you can see how it's dark underneath the low E and A. You can see it's darker. That's where the finish came off. And actually, you can see the finish. See that glare on the neck
can see the
itself?
shine.
Yeah, there's shine on there.
It's an amazing spot. Do you play a lot of
Is there
things?
shine on mine? Look at this. Me and Johnny are going tit for tat here. Is there shine on mine too?
Yeah. There it is.
What's wrong with the frets? Jumbo is good. No, Showman, it's you know, it's preference. You know, it's I prefer the smaller, thinner frets. So
I think we all need to see Brandon.
it's not like they're bad or anything.
Look at my girl. Come here. Come here. Hi. Wrong end.
That dog has a bit of bat dog in it too, with the white. Yeah, white on the eyebrows.
Oh, I big little bat dog. He's a little bat. Oh.
Mini bat dog.
Okay.
I've talked about it before, but the vintage frets, I feel like they play faster, but also they make you play a little more accurately because, you know, your fingers just go up and down this fretboard like nothing. So you have to pay more attention, but it helps to really, you know, pay attention to what you're doing, which is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks really good. I know Johnny liked the way that guitar looked when you put the maple neck on it, and I agree. Well, I'm a maple fretboard guy anyway. So
and the chrome, hardware. And Eddie, if you ever watch this, chrome on everything.
Yeah, the new Zilla guitar has black hardware, which would be the one reason. Yeah, I'd rather see chrome. So I'm the same.
So Johnny Beane is presenting his avatar to everyone with the Zilla.
Yeah.
So all the other color schemes of that one also have black hardware, or did the Cherry Burst one have chrome?
I think it had chrome.
I think it did too.
Well, no. It wasn't chrome. It was like an anodized
smoked
black. Yeah, like an anodized
smoked chrome.
Huh.
Well, here I actually got to see them all. I'll show you real quick. Okay,
actually, none of the standards have real chrome on it.
Okay, there's the Cherry Burst standard right there.
Oh yeah.
right there.
Man. Yeah, look at that cherry burst.
Pickle burst.
I just want to squeeze that face.
John BL 5150 calls the Zilla burst the pickle burst.
Yeah.
That's good, man.
There's the orange special. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Black Bridge. Let's see. Where's real quickly? And then we should call it because we're 2 hours exactly. Yeah. It looks like they all had black. Yeah, and you can see that the Zilla. Yeah, it's like the smoked chrome or whatever. It's not totally. Yeah.
It's a nice top on that guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a great NAMM show guitar.
Here's my in and out that I never posted right there.
Oh, that looks delicious.
Uh-oh. It is delicious.
Is there a baby
Sounds like
crying?
it's dinner time.
We got 12,000 5150s here tonight.
Okay. And then here's one more. This special had chrome hardware.
Yeah, it's a special. It's not a
Right
standard.
there. All right. So the specials had chrome hardware and the
Standards did not.
well no.
No standard
no.
has.
The orange one had black, but the rest of them had chrome.
Huh.
Yeah, here's the
I want that guitar.
chrome right there.
Oh, that's
I
the
want
one you
that
like the
one.
most, Dave?
Huh?
That's the one you like the most, Dave, at that show?
Yeah, the sparkle red. Oh yeah,
Me too.
Was that a maple neck or was it ebony? Or...
ebony.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
It's an ebony.
What's the price tag on that one? Do we know?
Probably going to be $1,500, I would imagine.
Okay. And then here's the USA's from last year. I think it was last year or the year before. Right there.
Oh yeah.
Very cool. The signature. All right.
So
and that's Adam F.U.
the chrome, are the chrome ones, as far as the bridges and everything, are they like more expensive to make than the black ones?
No.
So then what's the, you know?
Yeah, because originally those signature ones, the Stealth, that was black hardware, and then it changed
Yeah.
to chrome. Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you buy a regular black Stealth, it's going to have a black bridge on it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Good night, Bozique.
See you,
All
Bozique.
right. What? Yes. All right. Are we good? We got to be good.
We're always
Yeah.
good.
All right. We're good. All right. Steve,
Yeah.
thank you again, man. That's
Look at how
amazing.
shiny that thing is. It's
It
so
is.
shiny.
It is.
Yeah, that should be $1,500.
It's super shiny. The reflection's awesome. Oh, that thing's super shiny, man.
Yeah.
That should come with the Frankenstein guitar.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You guys, you got to see this thing in person. This
I think you should invite us all over.
thing's
Yeah.
cool. Thing's cool, man.
Party at Johnny's after NAMM next year. Yeah.
It's a 5-hour ride to Johnny's after NAMM next year.
Or a 40-minute flight. Yeah.
Well, it's a 40. It's an hour flight and then a 45-minute drive back.
So is that worth it for you, Johnny? Or are you going to drive next time? Or would you do it the same way?
Oh, flying's great.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
dude, flying was amazing. It was, yeah.
So you got
So then should I fly to your house and then fly with you to NAMM?
Yes.
If you could land at his house, I'll give you $1,000.
On his house.
Actually, you probably could. You probably could land here.
I'll hire somebody to parachute in for me, and then I'll pretend it was me.
Just get the chickens out of the way.
Eddie.
Was Anaheim where they parachuted in, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Anaheim Stadium, which is not super far from NAMM. Right, Caleb? That's right. Yeah. Liquid breakfast. All right, everybody. We got to get out of here. Steve Anderson, thank you again, man. That's incredible. Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Had to happen.
Had to.
Yeah.
Dave Nesdahl. Awesome.
Yes.
My sign is bigger than yours. And Jay Hannon. Awesome t-shirt, man. Awesome scarf. That's
wow. Scarf.
Very cool. Yeah, and everybody, get your official Van Halen merchandise from Van Halen store.
And tell them we sent you.
Yeah.
And say hi to Jeff.
And see where that gets you.
Yes. All right. My stomach just growled. I think my camera's moving. All right. We'll see everybody Friday.
Friday night, 5 p.m. Pacific. evhgear, Johnny Beane live. It's going to be 50 fun 50 Friday.
Man, you do have a radio voice. You should do the outro, man.
Well, I have allegiance to this show, right? So
I turned down so many other offers.
I pledge allegiance to Johnny Beane, for which he stands.
Yeah.
All right, we're out of here. Steve, say good night and JohnnyBeane.tv.
Play us out, Steve. Play us out.
Have a good one, guys. We'll see you.
Eddie Van Halen.
We'll see you on Friday, everybody.
Oh, I was expecting more. We'll see you Friday.
All right.
Don't play us out. Don't play us
Good
out.
night. Oh, that's the walks in.
That's it.
It was Steve's unboxing.
Unravel.
See you
I
guys.
think my box hurts.
JohnnyBeane.tv. Good night.